Welcome back to Wake Up America. I'm Alex Kramer. It's now time to get you caught up with some rapid reactions. Well, following the news of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's quick and very secret visit to the UK in order to see the family, Prince Harry, of course, had his TV time thereafter. Now, in this interview, he mentioned wishing to protect the Queen. Take a listen.
How did it feel being back? Being with her?
Being with her, it was great. It was just so nice to see her. You know, she's on great form. She's always got a great sense of humour with me, and I'm just making sure that she's, you know, protected and got the right people around.
Well, All right. Well, this bit had people, especially fans of the royal family, extremely confused by what he means. Who does the Queen need protecting from? Is it other members of her family? Especially with this reaction that questioned his protection, saying, how so? I think you'll find that Prince Charles and Her Majesty's children and William are doing just that and supporting the Queen with actions and not just words. As well as this user who questioned the prince's intentions, tweeting out, Prince Harry was so worried about the Queen and ensuring she had the right people around her that he brought a Netflix crew and didn't attend his grandfather's memorial. However, this user seemed to assume just who she might need protecting from, saying that it was perhaps a nod to Prince Andrew's controversial role at Philip's service. Interesting. Rob, Allison.
All right, thank you, Alex. The war in Ukraine now in its 56th day. Vladimir Putin is increasing his attacks in the west as the city of Mariupol gets closer and closer to falling into Russian hands. The mayor there now pleading for help.
For more, let's welcome in Ukrainian Member of Parliament Rudik. Kira, welcome back. Kira, I want to get your take because top Kremlin officials are expressing concern over this war, fearing global isolation once it's over. Do you think Putin fully understands how much he's hurting the future of his own country?
Well, I don't think that Putin really cares about that. So we know that the mutual goal of all the democratic countries right now is to make Russia a new North Korea, like that they will be untouchable, non-handshakable, and the country that is completely isolated from the rest of the world economically, politically, publicly, like at every single point of interaction. And this is only the fair price for the atrocities that are happening right now in my country, for the lives of women and children, of all the Ukrainians who are just suffering right now this tremendous trauma and catastrophe for no reason, for just the point that we exist.
Kira, good morning. It's nice to see you again. Here, some of the messaging here in the United States from the media here, from the administration of Joe Biden, is that we in the U.S. and NATO, the other 29 NATO countries, are doing everything we can to send you the equipment, the heavy military equipment that you need to fight off the Russian army. You have told us every week for the last 7 weeks that you do not have the equipment that you need to properly fight off the Russian army. President Zelensky said yesterday that if you had the equipment you need, the war would already be over. Do you think that NATO, particularly the Biden administration, is doing enough? On the 56th day of this war, are we doing enough as a NATO country to help the people of Ukraine?
No, unfortunately, no. Not enough. So it's only on day 56 when we start receiving the information that maybe we will get the heavy weaponry that we need. So we had to fight for 56 days. My people had to die of hunger, to die of bullets, to die of missiles. Our children had to suffer so much trauma so that the world could say, okay, we will consider giving you what you need. So right now, we hope that finally NATO countries will give us the heavy equipment, the heavy weapons that we need. However, before we see it on our soil, I would be still tentative on like saying, okay, phew, thank God. Because, you know, in between the political statement and the time that we actually get any kind of weaponry, any kind of support, it's 2 to 3 weeks. And we need to fight and stand up to Russians for 2 to 3 additional weeks. This is why we are saying it's so critical. This is why we are saying give it to us right now. This is why we're saying, okay, there is no time to waste on this. So right now, my upsetting is that the things are happening very slow, and they are happening very fast here in Ukraine when we suffering the missile attacks every single day, when we have no place to hide from it, when we see that there is no place in Ukraine where you can feel safe because Russian missiles are attacking both eastern cities and western cities that are at the border with the NATO countries. So what we need is like a known information. There is, I think everybody right now knows that Ukraine needs the heavy weapons, the fighter jets, all the matters. So the question is like, what are the political steps that need to be taken from every single NATO nation so that we finally will get everything and close this deal? And we will say, okay, like we have everything, now watch us fighting, watch us giving them help. Look how well we were performing when we had enough weapons with the Moskva flagship. We destroyed it. It was the pride of Russian army, and we did that. So give us more weapons, and we will show you more fantastic things that Ukrainian army can do.
Yeah, Kira, we hear you. We hear you, and we hope that others do as well. Kira Rudik, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Kira.
And please stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you. And glory.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.